This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial, or personal advice.
Good morning, traders and investors. It's Wednesday, the 8th of August, and we've seen the European markets choppy in the early stages of the day, but finishing on a high, whilst the US markets followed suit and found some renewed buyer activity as well. As we take a look at the FTSE 100 index, we can see that it was up 32 points, or 0.5%, closing at 5841, pushing into new short-term to medium-term highs here and breaching the high level back in May as it continues in its short-term rally. The German DAX was up 49 points, or 0.7%, closing at 6967, following a very similar price action there, whilst the French CAC 40 also pushed higher. It was much stronger, in fact, than its European cousins, closing 51 points higher, or 1.5%, closing at 3453, so quite a strong buying day there on the French markets. As we take a look at the US markets, we can see the Dow Jones did follow through with some buyer activity. It didn't close near its highs though. It peaked around about midday and spent the rest of the session slowly meandering down. It closed up 51 points, or 0.4% at 13,168, and a nice solid green candle there. A little bit of a shadow, so it does denote a little bit of weakness from the buyer activity through the later parts of the session. The Nasdaq index, which represents technology stocks, closed up 25 points, or 0.8% at 3,015, and it too is showing a very similar story, whilst the S&P 500 index closed up 7 points, or 0.5% as well, at 1,401. So it's cracked that 1,400 level, and it just needs to beat its previous short-term highs there. The VIX index was up slightly. It gained actually 4 cents, or 0.2%, closing at 15.99. It's attempting to hold that bottom down there above 15.30, 15.40. With the markets rallying, we haven't got a strong downward shift, which is a good sign that there might be a little bit of volatility starting to creep back into the markets again. And as we look closer to home at the ASX 200, we can see that it was up 18 points on Tuesday, closing at 4290. It's closed towards the high of the day, and it's its highest close since the 15th of May. So a nice strong little push there, and with SPI futures up 22 points ahead of the opening bell, there's an expectation that the ASX 200 will continue to hold or push towards that 4300 level there. That's our update for Wednesday the 8th of August. We look forward to giving you an update again tomorrow.